Hi guys! So this week's Craft with Courtney video focuses the attention on the art of paper crafts, also known as origami. So this week we're going to be making little origami paper rings with love hearts on, as seen here. So these are actually really cute and fun. I got the idea from kind of social media when the newest Taylor Swift album came out. Because she has a song on it called Paper Rings. Anyone who knows me knows I'm just a little bit of a Taylor Swift trash, I guess. But nonetheless, these rings are really cute and so easy to make. All you need is basically one resource. So the one resource you're going to need is paper. So I've got a memo block here because your paper needs to be a square, and obviously memo blocks are perfect squares for me to use, and I found this size in particular is the perfect size I need to create a ring that fits on my hands without being too tight or too loose, so we're going to go with that. As you can see on the rings that I've already created, the love heart is a different colour to the rest of the ring, and I've done this in a really easy way, but you can do it by getting paper and cutting it into squares where the paper is a different colour on each side. However, I've just taken one of the single, just plain white pieces of paper from my memo block and a pen, and I've coloured it in. Without waffling on too much, let's get into it. So you've got your square piece of paper here. What you're going to want to do is, if you want the heart part of the ring to be the coloured part, you're going to have your coloured side face down. This just makes it really easy because you'll be able to see the folds better than you would on the coloured side as well. So you're going to start by folding your little square in half, and then in half again. So turning your big square into a smaller square. Then you're just going to unfold that, and as you can see here, I've got a line going horizontally and vertically down the centre of my paper. Then what you're going to want to do is take what is pretty much your bottom edge, so in this case this is this one for me because it's closest to my body, and you're going to want to fold it again, but this time stopping at the centre crease that you made horizontally. And you're also going to want to do that on the other side. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect folding, just as long as it's as close as possible. And you're going to unfold that, and you can see the squares have been split into smaller rectangles instead. Now we want to split these rectangles even further and make them even thinner. So what we're going to do is take this bottom edge to this first crease here and fold it in. Do the same on the other end. And you've got your starting points. These 4 rectangles in the centre can be a bit trickier, but there's a really easy way to hack this and get the perfect fold exactly halfway through. So you can see you've got some lines here. What you want to do is take your bottom edge and bring it to this second fold down, so this one here. So if you put that on there, fold it down, and then when you unfold it, you'll see that you've created all the creases you need in the bottom. Twist it round, do the same thing, so take this edge to this second line here, fold it down, unfold, and then you'll see you've got a really nice series of lots of little rectangles with your main centre line in the middle as well. So next what you want to do is take your bottom fold and just fold it up once, just like that, and then flip over your paper so the coloured side is now facing up towards you. And you're going to basically want to take this corner and make them meet in the middle to form a sort of triangle. So you just bring it up. You can kind of feel for where the centre fold is, you can see it there, and basically just ever so gently bring it up to the centre, and then do the same again on that side. So once you've got that, you'll see it's like a triangle thing, kind of looking a bit like a paper airplane going on. So at this point you want to once again flip over, so mainly the white side's down, but you do have this little triangle here of colour sticking out. Now on this you've got all your lines coming down, and you've got this second line just above where this triangle ends. What you want to do is, using that second line as your kind of bottom, fold up to create yet another triangle like that, and once again flip over your paper. So now you've got these two little flat bits that kind of come over the paper. What you want to do is basically make these corners come out and form a little triangle shape. So all you do is gently lift the outside corner and twist until where the crease is on the inside here, until it becomes in line with this horizontal fold here. And then flatten that down and do the same on the other side. So then you'll be left with kind of this almost like a bowl-like shape, I would say, with a diagonal folding triangle sort of shape going on here, which flattens out into two horizontal offshoots. Next, what you want to do is take these horizontal offshoots and make them line up with your centrefold. Really easy to do that. So you find wherever is kind of your halfway point on your diagonal fold, and half that, and you can see that horizontal lines come really nicely down here. Do the same on the other side. So find about your halfway mark, bring your fold to the centre line. So on this one you can see my folds aren't even. That doesn't really matter because we're actually really close to finishing, so if you flip it over you get a sneak preview of what's going to become your heart. All we have left to do is make the ring part, which is obviously going to wrap around your finger, and the really simple way to do that is by getting the bottom of this kind of leftover paper here and folding it inwards, using the lines you made earlier as your guides. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then if you flip over you can see you've got a really nice heart shape. All you need to do now is curve the more rectangular body of the ring and also a little bit of the heart just to make sure it wraps around nicely, and you'll see that these little kind of folds have been created, these little pockets, by your earlier folds. All you need to do is take one end of your ring and just gently, if it goes in, slide that into one of those fold pockets, and you have a finished origami paper ring. I really hope that was interesting for you. If you do try this really easy origami hack, let me know, send me some photos, I'd really love to see them, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye!